Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Athletics and the Detroit Tigers. First pitch coming your way next.
Welcome your Detroit Tigers.
Just about set to go now. Getting the nod on the mound, Jack Flaherty. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Right through there for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. Up the middle. Nice grab. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. And time now to check out the A's lineup. Brent Rooker up next for the A's. Big time power. And that drops in for a strike. That's in there. 0-2. A's looking to put the go-ahead run on base. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
This is J.J. Bleday. Smoked on the ground a second. Torres over to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. A's go quickly and quietly there. The Tigers coming up, no score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back at Comerica Park, and on the hill today, Luis Severino.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Parker Meadows leading things off and takes a strike. Next offering is fouled back. And he hits a ground ball right side. Geloff slings to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here comes Gleyber Torres.
Second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
To third, Urias. To first, and here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent base.
Here's Riley Green. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
Pulls that one foul. Kicks and fires. Now a pop-up on the infield. Langoliers. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that will end the inning. Tigers fail to make any noise. Scoreless after 1. Second inning set to go. And now here is Shea Langoliers.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
Flaherty back to work. Hard hit right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Grounds one to short. Sweeney zips it to first. And that quickly, 2 away.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Makes the catch, inning over. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Kerry Carpenter. One of the best in the game against right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, that's another story. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Butler makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Batting fifth, right
and now
fielder,
Matt Vierling.
Vierling.
Ball one there.
Hey.
Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it. And that's
their first base runner of the game. Colt Keith getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. The Athletics have some bullpen action. Tyler Ferguson appears to be getting loose. Leclerc warming up as well. That one's upstairs, ball one. And that's downstairs and outside. Vierling stands at first with one out. Line drive. Could be extra bases. Throw comes in quickly. Holds that go-ahead run at third. And there's still one away.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double. And a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the A's bullpen. Luis Severino done for the afternoon. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment. So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Tyler Ferguson.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be perfect, but he does have to make some quality pitches.
Jace Young will hit next. Golden opportunity right here. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. Second and third here, one away. And that one is lifted in the air. Bleday sizes this one up. Makes the grab. Both runners tagging. In to score is the runner from third. In there safely.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Here's the catcher, Jake Rogers.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1. Runner at third, 2 away. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
And that one goes straight to the backstop. Tag, and he's out at the plate. Misplay doesn't cost them. Inning over. But they push across 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. It's the Tigers 1 and the A's nothing. Top half of the 3rd inning. So here's Brown at the plate.
Leading off for the Athletics, left fielder Seth Brown.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. And that should quiet this home crowd. It's 1-1.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
So Marcotte going with a pinch hitter here. Gio Urshela. He represents the go-ahead run. And here comes the Tigers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Jack Flaherty departs, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching.
So they turn to their closer, Bo Brisky.
Number 4, Bo Brisky.
And that's in there at the knees. Inside. And the count is 1-1. Grounder off the pitcher. Still able to get it there in time. And they get it out of the play. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Next up for the A's, Jacob Wilson. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. There's a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Base hit center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. You got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Wilson, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Now the number 2 hitter, Brent Rooker. First pitch just misses.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
And he won around. Just enough that time. 2 outs. And a strike in there.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
This one high in the air to left center. Meadows. Drops into the glove, and that's the 3rd out. The A's draw even on the solo shot. All even now at 1-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
Now pitching for
bottom
the
half
A's,
of the 3rd, and they bring in a new pitcher, Jose Leclerc.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers.
Catcher, Jake Rogers.
Out towards left center. Bleday on his way over. He's got it. One up, one down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And that is out of play. And the next pitch is way outside. Just off the inside edge. One out, base is empty. That one misses, and the count is 3-1. Parker Meadows in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Ball 4, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving.
Now batting, the center fielder, Parker
One down,
Meadows.
runner at first. Parker Meadows up now for the Tigers. He's 0 for 1. And fouled off.
You want a guy that battles at the plate in the biggest moments of the game, and that's what they have right now up there. If anyone can shake it up, it's this guy right here.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Butler sizing this one up. Brings it in, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman.
Here is Gleyber Torres. He's 0 for 1. In the air, out towards right center. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for Detroit. Score remains deadlocked at 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the center fielder, J.J. Bleday.
Center fielder, J.J. Bleday.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. To the plate, save, and a 2-1 ball game now. Well, they didn't waste any time as they knock home the runner from second to get on the board.
Huge for team confidence and how you approach the situation. Still have a guy on base, and now they'll try to add on.
No outs, runner at first. And here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. Torres tossed to second, back to first, and that is a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Next to hit, Tyler Soderstrom. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And that one is downstairs. 1-1. Swing and a base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Mason Miller on to try and close it out. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Now pitching for the Athletics, number 19.
Riley Green up now for the Tigers. He popped out his first time.
For the Tigers, left fielder, Riley Green.
And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
0-1.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And there's one away. And next will be the Tiger cleanup hitter, Kerry Carpenter. Flied to right his first time. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
One ball.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Yeah, that's outside. Trying to close out a one-run lead. Yeah, the home team trying to pull it out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now only one out remaining.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count off at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
So 2 down now, and here is Matt Vierling trying to deliver as the hero. Late swing, fouled off. So the tying run at second. Off the mark there. And that's ball 1.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Swings and misses. 1-2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
1 strike away. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
And your final score here today, 2-1. The A's are victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.